Storage is great. Organization is great. Drawers that slide like butter are great. Things loose in the bed of my Sport Trac are not great. And because of this coronavirus that's going around, I have plenty of time on my hands to start a new project. Over a year ago, I threw together these bed slides for the Sport Trac. They sit between the ridges and allow me to get things that are at the back without having to climb into the bed. While this works, it can be a lot better. I want a place to securely mount my high lift jack and my other recovery gear. So, I'm going to build a sliding drawer thing on top of these bed slides. Peeping Toms won't be able to see my precious jewels when I'm done. This is not going to be a how-to video, as I have never built something like this before. Is it cheating to use parts from a previously failed project? I trimmed down both panels so they could fit on the bed slider together. I left about a 1/4 inch of space on either side and between the two sliders. Now for the tricky part, getting the slide backings properly screwed in place. I extended the slides fully and put one screw in each. Then I removed the panel and screwed the rest of the slides in place using a tape measure to keep things even. The screw tips had to be ground flat to prevent them from scratching the bed of the Sport Trac. A Dremel tool turned out to be ineffective, so I broke out the big boy. Now that both slides are in place and working flawlessly, it is time to tackle the top cover. Any ideas? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Using some spare wood I had lying around, I threw together the top cover. This cover can hold a decent amount of weight, but it will need more reinforcement if, say, like a body was laying on top. The top cover was made to be a tight fit, but it turned out to be too tight. The end that is closest to the tailgate had to be repositioned to clear the high lift jack foot. In doing so, I split the end of the crosspiece and had to glue it back together. The side supports also had to be trimmed to clear the high lift jack handle retainer. The top cover is now permanently attached to the bedside. For the side panels, I think I'll reuse the HDPE panels from the failed topper build. The cross braces will give added support for 3 top panels that open, allowing access to the items inside without opening the tailgate. The gaps around the corners closest to the tailgate were intentional. They allow for a solid grip when removing the entire assembly from the bed. With everything finally mounted and installed, the slides function perfectly. The open space by the wheel well easily accommodates 2 11-inch ammo cans. Currently, the knockoff MaxTrax boards are strapped to the side of the bed. I'll build a better mount for them in the future. For the final touch, grab handles were made from scrap RCA cables. And there you have it. This is Rooster, signing off.